I love this part where I'm going, is it on yet? Is it on yet? Is it on yet? Hey guys, it's Arwen, the professional joy seeker. I am going to do a flip through of Practical Tarot Wisdom. It is using the Radiant Rider Waite Tarot deck. And this is a deck meant to be, it's very good for beginners. You can see the sides. It's a really nice little box. Got some good quality to it. And it's an intake because what this started out as, if you've seen me do the Gift of Tarot packets where I thought I had one really handy, and of course I don't. Anyway, they have 3 of these cards in them, and they were just for people to pick up, and give as a gift to somebody, a little mini tarot reading, because they were randomly in the cards. The retailers said they really had a good response to them, and I'd love to see this as a full deck. So that's what US Games did, and I had done the blurbs for the cards that they were doing in the Gift of Tarot. And what makes this unique is it has a pretty positive spin. It's meant for beginners, or I think it would be an excellent use for putting your business cards. Like, put your business card on the back, and then people can take your business card and flip it over and go, oh, I got the Fool. And you can say, well, there's the reading form right there. All right. And it's a super, hey, Tanya, it's a really easy way to get yourself out there. And it's meant to be positive. Okay. It's meant to be, I don't avoid the negative in the interpretations, but I try to give them a positive spin. So let's just take a spin through the deck. The Fool, Magician. And I'm not going to really stop on these cards. I just want you to see, what they are. There's like 90 words or so per card. I think that's what we said. I think we went to 90, to be able to fit it on a nice size card. And it's a good size card. It's not quite business card size. Let me see, I've got Nadia's cards right here. So, but you see what you could do, right? Just put your business card on that, and people get it, and they're like, wow, I got the Empress. And if you need incense, please, please, please go to Nadia's page. She has amazing stuff. Lady Jane's Bewitchery. I love her incense. These are marked on the back because they're not reversible, obviously. The Emperor. Get these in a better position. The Hierophant. Oops. The Lovers. And when I get to some of the ones that are bad, negative cards, I will read those for you. The Chariot. Strength. Get these out of this. Oh, let me go back here and show you the this little card. That's just the inside, and here's a super simple way to read them. Right, just represents past, represents current, or signifies current, and shows the sphere of influences in the future. When I get to the end, if I can, if I still have energy, I will. This is during my flagging time with this medicine popping back up on me. The Wheel. Justice. Practical Wisdom Tarot is the name. Hey, Anna Greyhound. Hey, Green Owl. So let's read death. Change happens. Rich or poor, we all face an inconsistent world. This skeletal rider brings news of something ending. Don't fear the messenger. No matter how you fight it, this transition is inevitable. Remember, your flexibility will save you. Somewhere a door is closing, so look for the nearest window. And that's how I try to get it brighter, I guess. Temperance. Ooh, that didn't even focus, did it? The Devil. And let's read the Devil. This message is about our own addictions. How much power do you give to those things that do not serve you? Let this card remind you to stand up, cast off your self-imposed change. The power is in your hands as soon as you take it back. Start living for yourself. Green Out, it's the Practical Wisdom Tarot. I'm the author of it, and they use the Radiant Rider Waite for it. It's just kind of a beginner stack, and I think you could use it for business cards and to hand out to people. And there's another of the big bad three for me, Death, Devil, and the Tower. The Tower, time for things to come tumbling down. Somewhere you started building on shaky ground, hoping for the best. Sadly, now's the time the ground gives way. Bad news? The House of Cards comes down. Good news? You've got clear ground to build on again and knowledge of the landscape. Kenya, yes, I do have a couple that I'm going to list for sale, and if people want them, I'll sign them if you want, or you can just buy them from me, whatever you like, but I don't have them listed yet. There's the Star. The Star is one of my favorite. It's a really interesting, I think they did a really good job with these. I don't know who thought up the idea in-house, but it was a great idea. You know, and just think about popping your Christmas cards, popping your business cards on here. I guess Christmas cards are on my mind. And the World. And then each one, and I call each of the aces seeds, because that's kind of how I see aces, is seed energy. The 2, the 3, and it's a really good way to learn the cards, right? I mean, if you're wanting to memorize, and my memorization really, I think, came just with repetition. I didn't start out to memorize. I just kept using them so much. The 4, the 5. Often you get caught up in the struggle to better yourself. This can come at the expense of friends and family. Reevaluate any fights you've let yourself be drawn into. Remember that you don't have to accept every invitation to an argument. A hand offered is better than a sword drawn. So again, I'm working on trying to make these uplifting, positive teaching in a way. And on cards like this, sometimes it's better to keep, this is 7 of Swords. Sometimes it's better to keep your ideas to yourself. Don't let your enthusiasm reveal things others might like to take. This is a good time to watch for that person who likes to use your ideas while taking all the credit. For now, focus on gathering your thoughts. You can share them later. No, there's no instruction book because the meanings are on the cards themselves, so it doesn't need an instruction book. The 8, I think I talk about stabby thoughts. Yeah, ever feel like your thoughts were all out to get you? This card reminds you to open your eyes. You may be navigating tricky paths, but remember, you got yourself in so you can get yourself out. Question negative thoughts. Who is giving them power over you? Oh, the ethereal tarot is so pretty. So pretty. Not sure what's happening here. Look like somebody was trying to call me. I've been getting junk mail or junk people on my Skype. Wake up from self-imposed nightmares. Oh, woe is you. The message is clear. You must stop letting others walk all over you. Removing those backstabbing swords may not be easy, but once you rise up, things will get better. Time to seize your own self-worth. The only person's opinion that should matter is your own. With these cards, not really. You can pull one just to see what it says, like for meditation. I do that a lot. There's a ton of spreads out there. I've got a book of fairy tale spreads. So, but in using tarot, I would say start with the basics and then kind of build up from there. The way I teach tarot, I've got a 9-week class out there called Trust Your Gut Tarot. The way I teach it is you kind of layer up. That crazy, crazy night. Some of them are not going to focus, and that's just fine. And again, a seed. Not going to focus, is it? Actually, I call this one a spark. Two of Wands. The 3. And so you see each one, I'm going to start going through them a little bit faster because you know what they look like. Each one, if my camera would focus faster, that would be better. Seven. I think starting with 3 card spreads is really the best way. Do a past, present, future, body, mind, spirit. That's one I learned from Mary Kay Greer in her Tarot for Yourself. It's an excellent book. It's one of the very first ones that I learned, and I still recommend it to people. 10 of Wands, again, one of those negative cards. When you see this card, remember to say no to any new demands or projects. Review your to-do list and delegate what you can. Making yourself responsible for everyone's actions is a recipe for dropping the ball somewhere. Give some of those tasks back. It's not all up to you. Page. Oh, I think everyone is intuitive, Tanya. Good point. I absolutely do. I think we all have great intuitive skills. We just have to keep working on them and practice. Just like any muscle, you want to work it. The pretty Queen of Wands. The King of Wands. Whoop. Two. I know Tanya's and Tanya's, so I'll probably flip back and forth. And of course, this is my favorite. Let your compass point towards play today. Be ready to attend a party. If no one invites you, then it's time for you to create your own joy. The forecast is happy, bright, and upbeat. Reach out to the people who can change your mood from dull to bright. Celebrate the gift of those friendships. Amy, it's in the warehouse, so Amazon's just waiting to get it. If you want it faster, order it from US Games because they have it. But they've got their warehouse has to get their stuff to Amazon, and that's why it still shows as pre-order on Amazon. The 7. Hey, Rowan, nice to see you here. The 8 of Cups. Baggage, check. Time to let those old tapes run out. Put on your walking shoes so you can continue leaving in the past in the past. The only person packing those painful memories is you, so start letting go of what no longer serves you. You get to oversee your own emotions. Yay, the 10 of Cups. Oh, come on, focus on that. It's a happy card. Thank you. And our Queen, or sorry, Knight. Queen of Cups. And like I said, you may have missed it. I have a couple of decks for sale. So if you want me to sign one and you want to buy it from me, I'm charging the price it is listed at it on Amazon and shipping. So if you want, hit me up and message anybody that wants it. I think I've got like 6 maybe. Ace of Pentacles. Really? Focus. I don't know offhand. $18, $19, somewhere like that. You'd think I'd remember. I just looked at it. 3. Not wanting to focus, are you? Okay, there. Thank you, Amy. Here's another one that can be. Pay attention. This is the 4 of Pentacles. Pay attention to your bottom line. Don't make any rash cash decisions. Don't loan money. Your best bet right now is to say no to larger purchases. Focus more on how you can increase your finances. The time is perfect for getting your budget down on paper. Another one that some people see as negative, the 5 of Pentacles. Don't let pride stop you from asking for help. Say a prayer for guidance, then accept the map when it is offered. You don't have to go through this challenge alone. Remember that there is strength in asking for assistance. You won't get a yes if you refuse to ask. And the 8. And the 9. I love the 9. I'm going to read her. Blah, 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 blah. It's so hard to see. 9 of Pentacles. You've worked hard and accomplished a great deal, so it's time to take a well-deserved break and enjoy some leisure time. You have an appreciation for the finer things in life. Immerse yourself in fine arts and natural beauty. Visit a gallery or a garden. Spread your wings and try new things. Okay. And then the Knight and the Queen and the King. So, yes, somewhere in time, it is the radiant white, radiant. Here, I'll show you the box again. And I wrote the blurbs on the one side. And I'm actually going to shuffle now because Tanya asked me, Tanya, asked me to draw a card just on her home inspection coming up and seeing what's going on. So, I just commented on a crochet video. Y'all, I watch crochet videos the way some people watch recipes, right? Someday I'm going to make that. But this is for Tanya and Tan. It's Tan. It's You're not a T-A-H-N, you're a T-A-N. Tanya. Huh. And what does she need to know about her home inspection? What's the key thing that she's going to learn from her home inspection? Boop, boop, boop. 6 of Pentacles. Today is a good day for getting gifts as well as giving them. The giver and the gift are blessings when received with sincere gratitude. You may be asked to get involved in a local charity. Step into that place of generosity to help others. You will in turn help yourself. With that coming up for a home inspection, for me, it actually has a little bit of a negative thing. It may mean that more money is going to be needed because of the home inspection. So you may have to give a little more to get things fixed. If you're the seller, the home inspection may say, hey, you need to get these fixed. If you're not the seller, if stuff comes up, make sure you go to the, your realtor goes to the seller and says, okay, we need some concessions on the price because this, and this need fixing. So I think that's kind of what you're looking at is concessions come up because of the home inspection. So guys, thank you so much for showing up. This is the Practical Wisdom Tarot. For those of you who are readers like I am, consider getting it for this. Put your business card on it, and when somebody asks what you do, say, have a business card. And then they're going to go, oh, look, I got the blah, blah, blah. Well, they're always going to have that reading, and they're always going to have your card. So, just a way. So, I think that this deck has so many practical uses. It's a small enough deck. You could just throw it in your purse. You know, there's no guidebook with it because the guidebook is actually on the cards. Yeah, I had, you know, I helped create it. So, of course, I like it. But I'm really thrilled with how it turned out because I can be very, very proud of this. And I can tell people, yeah, I had a hand in that and not go, don't look at who wrote it. You know, I'm proud of this deck. So, thanks for joining me. This was a flip through of the Practical Wisdom Tarot. It's from US Games, just released in July 2018, in case you're watching this in the future, or you're from the future and trying to figure out what day it is. It's August 8th. You're welcome. Tell me how the future is. And I will also be doing here in the near future the Bianco Nero, and then the New Elements, the New Era Elements Tarot. That one's going to be tomorrow's Message of the Day deck. If you're not watching me on Facebook, I do a Message of the Day generally sometime in the morning. I'm not very good about the times, but I would love to have you stop by and join us. Sometimes I do readings, sometimes I don't. Whatever you're doing today, remember, seek joy, y'all. Please share this video and pass on the joy message, okay? Take care of yourselves, and I love you. Bye.